If you're like me and you freeze up or shut down when you're doing something that actually matters, like working on your goals, putting yourself out there, or doing the thing that you've been avoiding, this is for you. In last week's video, I shared the struggle I was having with coming up with a new video idea for last week's video, and the fact that it was just really hard for me to even hit record and want to film the video. I definitely struggle a lot with self-doubt, fear of failure, perfectionism, and all of these things really make it hard sometimes for me to do the thing that I need to do or I know I should do that's going to help me move forward in my life. And I realized in last week's video it was very much a reflection of what I was experiencing, and I just shared sort of what I was feeling and what I was going through in order to even get to the point of me filming that video. But I realized I left out a pretty important part, which is how I got myself to snap out of it and film the video. So I guess I can backtrack a little bit. Whenever I have those moments, I notice that I freeze up, or like my body becomes really tense, and it's almost like I'm like shutting down. Like I just want to go sit in a corner pretty much and just avoid it, like not deal with what I'm feeling and not do the thing that I know that I need to do. And so I was really feeling that way a lot last week when I was planning on making the video. I realized that what's happening is my nervous system is going into overdrive. It's there to help keep me safe. And when I'm telling myself that I'm going to do something that makes me uncomfortable or that is going against, it's like I'm facing the fear that I have, like the fear of failure, by going and filming a video, my nervous system kicks in and puts me in a state that makes it really hard to do anything. And I realize that getting out of it means I'm learning to regulate my nervous system in those moments. And this can apply to anything, any moment in your life that you notice that, your heart starts racing and you start, maybe your breathing gets shallow, you start shaking, or do what I did when it comes to filming the video and you kind of shut down and just want to hide. Like any of those reactions that you're having are your nervous system trying to keep you safe, trying to prevent you from potentially feeling whatever it is that it thinks you're going to feel if you do fail, or if you face that fear and that fear comes true. And so when I'm starting to feel that way, I recognize it, if that makes sense. I allow myself to feel what it is that I'm feeling, because whenever I put resistance to that feeling, whenever I try to fight it, that's when the shutting down just keeps happening, or it gets worse and really prevents me from doing the thing that I need to do. And I know from the books that I've read that all of them, when it comes to these kind of things, like with our nervous system and how to deal with situations like that, what keeps your nervous system flared up, I guess you could say, is the fact that you're fighting the feeling. So when you take a minute to pause and just really feel what it is that's going on, and even just ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What am I so afraid of? And just taking time to try to understand what's going on with you and why your nervous system has been triggered, why this thing that you're going to do or this goal that you want to achieve, why are you feeling the way that you are towards it? What are you scared of? And just sitting with that for a minute. And you'd be amazed with just sitting with it for even a short period of time. I notice anyways that I start to feel a little bit calmer. I feel less shut down, like I'm just relaxing a little bit. And once I'm able to recognize like like why I'm feeling the way that I am, like I said in my video, even I recognize that I'm scared to fail. I'm scared to, I guess, embarrass myself by not making a good video. I'm scared of, yeah, basically just not living up to the standard that I have on myself and the videos that I make. And that's okay. Like I just don't need to keep letting it control my life and get in my way. Like if I let that fear win and I don't record the video, then guess what? I'm not posting consistent videos, or I'm not, like, it can apply to anything again. Like if you let it win, then you are still in the same place that you were before. And if you're trying to move forward, then we need to get to the root of the problem and figure it out and figure out how to work through those moments of nervous system flare up and like trigger. So when I allow myself to feel the feeling and just, not judging myself for being afraid, not judging myself for getting worked up, just having some compassion for myself, letting myself know that it is okay to feel this way. It's not, it doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just my body trying to protect myself from danger, even though there's no real danger or threat. And once you do that, you can start to look deeper into why you feel this way and try to understand why you have this fear or limiting belief, whatever it is that triggers your nervous system. And that understanding leads you to, I guess, feeling at ease when you dig deep and really try to understand yourself, and realizing that, I guess the real question is like, what is the story that I'm telling myself in this moment? What is the story I'm telling myself? I'm telling myself that I'm not good enough, that I'm gonna make a fool of myself, or I'm not gonna make a good video. Nobody wants to see what I'm going to be sharing, and it's like I'm telling myself that this next video is like do or die. Like if this video doesn't do well, then it's over. Then everything that I do on YouTube is pointless. Like there's, I just put so much emphasis on this one next video where I reframe it, right? Like zoom out. Is this next video, whether it does well or not so good, really do or die for my channel? Is it really going to have that big of an impact if it doesn't turn out the way that I want it to? And the answer is no. And realizing that, being able to zoom out, just really helps you calm yourself and realize it's not that big of a deal and that you can do it. You just need to nurture yourself when you're feeling this way. Give yourself the love and the care and the compassion that you deserve and that you're not giving yourself in the first place, and which is most likely the reason why it's difficult to get yourself out of those nervous system reactions in the first place. Because all we try to do is like fight the emotion and judge ourselves and just continue to feed that fear and feed the fight or flight feeling, instead of making space for it and trying to understand it and where it comes from, and showing yourself that it's okay, and that the way that you're seeing it in that moment isn't necessarily the way that it is or has to be. And I'm definitely not sitting here saying that I'm the best at this and this is like something that I'm able to work through easily all the time or anything like that. It's not always easy, and I mean, I've talked about it a lot in a lot of my other videos too, that I just deal with a lot of mental like blocks, and I like all this pressure I put on myself, these fears that I have, and all it really comes down to is making space for yourself to just be human. Like, at the end of the day, we're all human. We're not perfect people. And just making space for that has really started to shift how I handle these types of situations, and how it's gotten easier over time to be able to work through those moments so that they don't hold me back from moving forward and from achieving the things that I want to achieve, and even trying new things. Trying new things can be scary, and they can definitely trigger your nervous system and your fight or flight reaction. And imagine just never trying something new because of that. And it really does get in the way of a lot of people moving forward in their life, trying new things. It truly does. But if you're someone who is tired of that and just wants to be able to move forward with ease in their life and break through these patterns and these like subconscious programming that's been in there for so long from all these prior experiences in your life, my advice to you is just leave space for yourself to be human and allow yourself to feel whatever it is you're feeling when you really feel it in your body, trying to prevent you from doing the thing that you want to do, know you should do, whatever it is. And yeah, just give yourself a lot of love and compassion. Just know that it's not the end all be all, whatever it is. And we all deserve to get through life with the most ease. And we also deserve to live the life that we've always wanted to. And so I think this is a really big and important thing that people like us need to learn to do, because our nervous system is such a powerful thing, and it really can control our life if we let it. If we just let it win every single time, then that's so many new things not attempted, that's so many goals not achieved or even tried for. And I just don't, like, what kind of life is that? If that's not the life that you want, then this is definitely something to focus on and to spend time even learning about. One book that I'm reading right now that is amazing for this is called Radical Acceptance. I forget the name. I think the girl who wrote it is Tara Brach. I might have butchered that, but I'm currently reading it now, and I've learned so much already. And honestly, what I just talked about just now just is kind of like a paraphrase of how she explains being able to help work through fear and like nervous system triggers and stuff like that. So it's been absolutely amazing. I totally recommend it for any of you who are looking for a book to read, and especially one on just self-love and acceptance and being able to move forward in life with more peace, because it's really helped me a lot so far, and I want that for you too. Okay, I think I'm gonna close out the video here. I'm really enjoying sitting outside on my balcony instead of inside my bedroom filming these videos, so hopefully you like it too. And I just find it's a great open space for me to talk, and I just feel like so much brighter too. Honestly, the background is just like so much brighter because the sun's shining right on me. It's just so nice. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful, and just know that I am working on this just like you, and we can do it together. So thank you so much if you stuck around to the end of the video. I'm so happy you're here, and I'll see you in the next one.